guys, it's Jazz 1122 here, and this reading is for the Scorpios out there for June 1st through the 7th. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you this week. We have Aries, I am. So, Scorpio, you're feeling very motivated this week. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about force, going after what you want, fighting for what you believe in. So some of you are really standing your ground on the decision that you are making. You're like, I am. And you are also standing more in your power of who you are. You're starting to see how powerful you always were. And maybe you didn't realize that. And now you're starting to see how you may have even slept on yourself. Like, wow, like I'm pretty amazing. Like, why did I want to be anybody other than myself? Or why was I so hard on myself? All that. You're starting to embrace who you truly are. Oh, we have Mercury retrograde reinvention. So you guys are, I feel like, going back in time with Mercury retrograde is about reflecting. And that's what I was saying. I feel some of you are going back in your mind like, wow, I was really harsh on myself. It was actually, a lot of things weren't my fault that I believed were my fault. It's not to say that I was perfect. I feel Aries, you realize how you have been, Aries, because I'm looking at the card. You may have been dealing with the Aries. Maybe you realize you have been manipulated by Aries. But for other people, with the Mercury retrograde, you're just going back and just seeing how far you come to. And seeing how no matter how tough things have gotten in your life, you never gave up. And there's a lot of people that choose to leave this planet every day, which is so sad, you know. And living on Earth is not an easy thing to do. I'm not going to sit here and say that. It's actually quite challenging because when you look out in society, it's a lot of crimes and killings and all types of stuff going on. And when you're down here, especially when you're an empath, you feel all that. You feel the collective. You feel their anger. Some of you also are taking space away from people and just spending time alone as well. Maybe that's what you're reinventing. Like, let me take some time away from these people, places, and things, and to keep my sanity. Because these coming times are not going to be easy, especially as the collective goes through their awakening. Let's see, what's another card? With Taurus, I have. So, with what I see here is, you're realizing the power was within you the whole time. You're starting to see how maybe in relationships people have used your passions towards them to their advantage. And you're realizing not to let how passionate you feel about somebody cause you to lose what you have. Taurus is the second house. That's in terms of money, possessions, how you feel as well. You're realizing also how you have given so much of yourself to somebody. I feel some Scorpios are really reflecting on a relationship with someone. And things may have popped off very fast with this individual. You may have even met this person during Mercury retrograde. It was kind of almost like a whirlwind type of thing. And it started off very well. You got to know each other. You guys were spending time with each other. And then before you know it, it was over. But I want to see what else is going on here with the Aries I am. Have flippers here. We have the King of Cups and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Scorpio, you may have been dealing with somebody, for other Scorpios, where you try to give this person this kind of goes back to what I was saying. It was like a love that never got off the ground. It was short like a Mercury retrograde. Like, whenever you try to get things off with this person, it's like they ignored your cup. It's like your cup was always up here. You just wanted them to hold it, but they had something empty in their hand. I feel this person was not happy with their own life. Obviously, this King of Cups looks quite miserable. And you probably felt, Scorpio, you could help this individual and be there with them. But however, this person just would have kept draining your energy. I feel this person also could have been very argumentative for some, very stubborn too in their own beliefs. Could have been a selfish individual too with the Aries I am, like make me happy type of thing. It's like when they had a bad day and let's say you were happy, they will look like this because they had a bad day, instead of just understanding that, okay, you're having a rough day, but that doesn't mean you have to pour that over into your day, you know? So some of you, I feel, are looking at a situation like, wow, no wonder why it didn't get off the ground, because it wasn't meant to. Because this Wheel of Fortune is before. It didn't start turning. It was just kind of a standstill. Let's see. Yeah, you were the one trying to bring justice to the situation, but Aries, I keep saying Aries. I don't know, maybe some Scorpios are dealing with the Aries, but they came across as this King of Cups. I don't know why I keep saying it, but with the justice here, you were the one to be like, hey, listen, I know you're having a rough day. Everything's going to be okay. They're just like, no, I had a rough day and that's that. You know, how can you be happy with me feeling like this? Like, this person was very about themselves. And I feel also maybe you decide to cut them off over a period of time and realize you're wasting your time with someone like this who's never satisfied. Let's see, why is the justice here? Yeah. You cut this person off because they was Knight of Rods. I knew this was a recipe for a Knight of Rods type of person, to be honest. I feel this person would also use arguments as a reason to go out and do something. Let's say you get in an argument with this person and then they go out and then they text their ex or something like, I miss you or I love you, and then be like, oh, well, I was in my feelings and I don't know, and like just make unstable decisions. Like the Knight of Wands here is like, this is someone who was in when they was in, but they was out when they were out. So this person was never consistent, because this person was all about themselves. I am. So whatever mood they was in, that's what they was going to go with and take action on, rather it affected you or not, to be honest. Let's see. Mercury retrograde reinvention. Maybe some of you realize like, wow, this person may try to come back too during Mercury retrograde as well. Yup. This is them looking. Page of Wands like, now I'm realizing how much of a jerk I was. I don't even know how to fix this. So be mindful too, because Venus retrograde is also going on as well. And this person now is wanting a new beginning. But the way this person was, I don't know, Scorpio. You know, you guys can do whatever you choose, of course. But the King of Cups vibe I feel with this person is, I feel like, do they genuinely want to be there, or do they want to come in your life because you're happy? Maybe your life got better without this person, and now they're trying to be like, how can I make this right? But I want to see what else is going on. Let's see. Page of Wands. Yeah. I feel, Scorpio, this is you with this Ace of Swords. You're going to cut that right off because you've changed. You've learned the lesson from this person. As soon as they think to come with the new beginning, this is you, Ace of Swords. Like, no. I feel this person even would try to explain things to you with the Ace of Swords, but I feel like it's not going to make a difference. Because this is important for this person to realize, and many other people. You never know how long someone's going to be in your life. So why not embrace every moment? Like, you don't get to pick and choose whenever you finally feel like getting your stuff together. And I feel like this person may not also take well that you may decide to cut them off, but oh well. This person may even try to make you feel bad as them, so you're walking around King of Cups like you're the bad guy for not wanting to. Who wants to be around somebody like this? I mean, seriously? Let's see. Why is the Ace of Swords here? So, I feel for some Scorpios, you're about to have two people come back. Or you're about to have an old person come back and somebody else too. Yup, during Mercury retrograde, there's going to be, I feel, two people here. One person from the past and somebody else. You may have to make a decision about what you want to do. For some Scorpios, that's a very easy decision. But Mercury retrograde is going to be quite interesting for you, I see. But I definitely see with the Ace of Swords too, even if it's not two people, you're definitely cutting off this person. You're going your own way. They're looking at it. How do I begin? This is you, and you turn your back on that. Maybe you have went back and forth, but during this Mercury retrograde, you'll make a final decision. Okay, where am I at now? Okay. Taurus, I have, be mindful if someone's trying to come back, trying to like buy you back. Like, let's say they come back with this expensive gift. If somebody tries to buy you an expensive gift or do something very grand and you haven't heard from this person in a while, that's suspect. They're trying to buy their way into your life rather than do the work. Let's see. Taurus, I have. We have the Star here. With the Star, I feel like this relationship for some Scorpios, you felt like it took so much out of you that it left you bare. And I feel like this person, even if you try to explain it to them, they don't understand how you did everything to make them happy. For some Scorpios, you even dealt with somebody, putting up with somebody drinking and trying to be supportive of them. I feel for some Scorpios, this person was saying they was going to get help and they never did. And when they would get drunk, they'll get very angry, or maybe not like violent angry, but more aggressive. And it became too much to deal with for some Scorpios. For some Scorpios, this person may show up with your doorstep with barely nothing. Like, this is all I have. For some Scorpios, and you probably be like, like, no. And we had the Three of Pentacles reversed, exactly. I feel like this person, for some, I don't want to say it was like an extra person, but I do feel like when you would argue and they would disappear, there was somebody else in the background too. I feel they would drink and they'll reach out to somebody else for some Scorpios. And then they'll come back like they didn't do nothing, or they said they slept over somebody's house when in reality they slept over somebody else's house. And they're going to come to you and be like, okay, well, I'm done with that. I'm done drinking so much, or I'm done just going out or doing whatever they do. Whatever they overindulge in something. And it caused a rift between everybody. And I feel like the other party they were involved in, that also fell apart. So this person may be coming to you, like I said, trying to figure out how to get back in your good graces. But not with the right intentions. But Scorpio, you already know what's up, which is great. Okay, let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here. Reverse. Yup. Stuff blew up. Stuff blew up with you, and stuff blew up to that other person that they had also. This person was lying, I feel, to everybody. This is why I say, when people try to fight people over a relationship, if people just think about it, right? This person is lying to everybody. They're lying to themselves. They're lying, especially if they know they love somebody else and they're lying in bed with somebody else. Like, everybody's being lied to at that point. Like, nobody's winning. Even if it looks like, oh, well, that person's over there physically winning. No. That person don't have that person either. They just have a body. That person is not spiritually there. Even though, let's say, for example, let's say Scorpio, if somebody was still in love with you, right? And they're sitting there with somebody else and you know they still in love with you, but they don't want to leave that other situation. And let's say the other person is thinking that they have something special. Like, just because somebody is physically there, I would rather have somebody that just stay away from me and love me rather than you don't love me and stay with me physically. Maybe some Scorpios, you think the same way, like, nah, I'd rather you don't lay with me at all and know that you have feelings for me than you to lie in my bed and you think about somebody else, you know? So let's see a final message for Scorpio. We have conclusions are within reach. Absolutely. You're going to tell this person that, oh, also this is the full moon eclipse. Which is also, we have a lunar eclipse this week too. So I feel the full moon in Sagittarius. Some of you are really going to make a decision to free yourself. Like, listen, you're on your own. Like, I don't want this back. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, you're ready to leave this behind. You're ready to move forward to your own new beginning. That's where the energy is gaining momentum. You see how happier you are without this person. And this person knows that. And also the universe wants to let you know, Scorpio, you and your loved ones are safe. Oh, that's a beautiful energy. So, Scorpios, I hope you guys appreciate this reading and I catch you guys next week.